1's the count. Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Ready now, Nick Madrigal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Jose Abreu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. In now, Eloy Jimenez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the third baseman,
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Moncada, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Grisham. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. At the plate, Luis Robert 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Grisham is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Brian Goodwin, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Manny Machado now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in, Will Myers. He popped out in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third.
Now batting, catcher, James McCann.
At the plate now, James McCann. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? One there to Abreu for the big double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Mazzara. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Padres leave one. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tim Anderson, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Stepping up now, Nick Madrigal. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He's set. Here it comes. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Machado waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Luis Robert. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The White Sox lead it 2-0. Matt Strahm gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
55, Matt Strahm.
In there for strike 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. High in the air out to center field. Grisham has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazara, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Hard liner to center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping into the box, Nick Madrigal. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
This at bat shows you how versatile and talented player this guy really is. Earlier in a bat, he had squared to bunt. Then he says, forget that nonsense. I could take this guy deep, and promptly does that. What a weapon.
Luis Perdomo takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So here's Jose Abreu. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Myers. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Padres nothing. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now in the box, James McCann. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Coming in is Myers. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Digging in, Yohan Moncada. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game.
Greg Holland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 36, Greg Holland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. San Diego, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Palehose used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carlos Rodon earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mike Clevenger pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, no runs.